Again today in the land of Facebook.
Dude, I really am digging the new background.
The new set. If you like the new set, let us know. Come in a little tighter. Can you come in a little tighter? I want to see them.
Wow. That's good right there.
Oh, yeah, a little too tight.
A little too tight.
Oh, never too tight.
Dude, that is good right there, bro.
Hey, welcome to the Young Hustlers on Facebook every Thursday.
Noon East Coast slamming. We slanging, we banging,
Dude,
styling, profiling.
We got a topic for you
Squeezing
today.
and
You're looking
pleasing.
tight, dude.
You like that?
Tight. Is that you going to be wearing that at the 10X Growth Conference?
Might be one of my looks.
Just got off the phone with the president of Mandalay Bay Hotel. He has given me
Mr. Chuck.
He has given me hotel rooms to give to you when you act today. The dude's like, hey man, I love what you're doing so much, man. How can I help? Hotel rooms, bruh. I got people tapped. They tapping out. They're like, I don't have any more money. Yeah, what do you need, man? He's like, quit complaining. Tell me what you need, Mr. B. GC.
30 seconds.
That's Mr. B. Chuck Bowling, President and CEO Mandalay Bay.
So what we have is we got 50 rooms. I announced this last night. How many are we down to right now? I'm going to give you the room.
20, I think 29, 28, something like that.
So I had 28 left, or we already went through 28?
No, we have 28 left.
Okay,
Yeah.
28 rooms left. You get a ticket to the 10X Growth Conference. It's 10xgrowthcon.com/floor. That's the website. Hey there, welcome to Young Hustlers. Grant Cardone and Mr. Jared Glant, Vice President of Grant Cardone Enterprises and all things Grant Cardone. Jared's the man. Jared's the one that talked me into doing this show called Young Hustlers. Our phone number is 305-865-8668, 305-865-8668. Today we're talking about...
We are talking about closing the gap.
Why?
Why do you need to close the gap? What is the gap? Who's standing in the way? And how can you break through? Because millennials, if you haven't heard, are getting screwed. It's generation screwed.
Yeah,
right?
Look, there's an article trending today at Huffington Post about millennials. They're suggesting because of your age, because of disruption in technology, disruptions in industries, because of wages being flat, because of retail going away, that the millennial, the little millennial is screwed.
Now, this seems a little bit like a rehash because this was a really popular message about 4 years ago, which is actually why we created the show.
The guy that wrote the article is 35 now.
Yeah,
okay?
so he's
when this whole thing started, he was 28.
He's the first year millennial. Yeah.
All right, now he's 35. Now he's starting to, like at some point we got to move into adulthood. And now all of you know that I'm a defender of the millennial. Here's the deal. This is the way I would rewrite that article. All generations are screwed.
Yeah, it's the truth.
Millennials, Gen Y, Gen X, Gen W, Gen O, Gen P,
Gen Qua.
Gen Bitch,
Yeah.
Gen A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P,
All of
Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Y'all fucked. You're screwed. It's over. Cut the neck off, the head off, throw it in the trash, dude. Look, if you don't know how to close the gap, you're screwed.
And here's some stats. So millennials have taken on at least 300% more student debt than their parents.
That's a lot of debt.
Half is likely to own a home.
Time out. Okay? They don't give you all the data here. Your parents weren't borrowing money. It wasn't a thing to do. Okay? Now we're like, you got to borrow money to get along. Go ahead.
Yeah. Half is likely to own a home as young adults.
Not a bad thing. Not a bad thing, by the way.
1 in 5 living in poverty.
Yeah, well, it happens.
Based on current trends, many of us won't be able to retire until we're 75 years old.
That's not a new trend. Okay? The 2/3 of all Americans don't have any money in savings. This guy's a monger. This guy's a 35-year-old bitch. Let's send this guy, by the way, we need to send this guy a whole stack of Don't Be a Little Bitch wristbands, okay? This man, find out this guy's name, Robert. Send him
I think it's Scott something.
20 Don't Be a Little Bitch wristbands, okay? And a poster. He needs a full-on poster.
Don't be a little bitch.
Don't be a little millennial.
So interesting. Here's another interesting stat. This is the class of Oh No. So this is a 2007 graduate versus a 2009 graduate.
Let me hear it, Jared.
Okay. Over 10 years, the typical 2009 graduate could earn up to $58,600 less than somebody who graduated 2 years before him.
Wow. That's a devastation. Question now is for, what's our boy's name?
Scott.
Scotty. Question for you is, bro, now that we got all the bad news, the hurricane's coming, there's going to be an earthquake, the world's coming to an end. What you gonna do, bro? Scotty, what you gonna do, dog? That's the question. Like, when do we move to what you gonna do? This is about closing the gap. You have a problem in life. I don't care. Francisco wants a girl. How does he close the girl from where he is to where he wants to be? Okay, Jared wants a good job with somebody. How does he close the gap on that job? Right? You want to learn about Bitcoin. How do I close the gap between me not knowing anything about
really
crypto?
what you're saying is, dude, how do you close the gap between where you are and where you want to be?
Bitching's not going to help you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, like, okay, hey, the stats suck. Things aren't looking great.
Maybe they suck. But
Let me just move that to the side and actually focus on doing something.
And look, if I went back to when my mom was growing up in the 20s, she'd say that what you're complaining about is dumb. Yeah. Like, you ate at Chipotle's yesterday. She was in a food line, right? She didn't have a credit card because plastic wasn't invented yet. You know what I'm saying? She had one pair of shoes, and you got freaking assortment of shoes that you have yet to pay for. She never went to college. And by the way, you freaking blew 6 years at it, and the only thing you majored in was freaking drugs. So, like, let's keep it real here, right? You Uber, and she never even had a car. So, like, what are you going to do? Because if we fast forward another 50 years from now, what was that movie with Mel Gibson where Mad Max?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The future, yeah.
Probably going to be like that 50, 60, 70, 100 years from now. Who knows? And then we're going to be like, oh, man, it's so much worse off today than it was back in 2017.
Maybe it could be like Waterworld with Kevin Costner.
Yeah, that was a terrible movie, okay? But the point is this. What are
Red
you
feet.
going to do, right? What are you going to do now? This is called close the gap. Okay? In our office, this is what we do. What is the target, not the problem? What is the target?
And this, I truly believe, is where most millennials start getting stuck. Like, because I know for me, like, I never thought about, like, goals the way that we talk about them. Like,
Right.
the way that we operate with goals and targets is we write them every day, we refresh them every day, we write them before bed. Like, we are so incredibly goal-focused in this environment. Literally every employee, no matter if you're sales, shipping, I mean, we talk about goals all the time. Dude, I didn't even know how to set goals.
Yeah. 2, who can help you fulfill that target? It's a person. It is not a destination, a place. If you want to go to Mars, it's going to take money to get there, right? And number 3, when we come back from break, I will tell you how to get the gap closed.
Anyone involved in person-to-person, business-to-business, and you work with referrals, you're always asking yourself, how do I increase my sales using this? Even more so, how do you track who sent referrals to you? What if you could track every referral, log every commission, track 100% of your ROI that you spend on advertising?
That's what Niobe does. When you sign up, Niobe offers the opportunity for unlimited income potential with referrals.
Give a referral and receive a referral and get paid. Help the world economy and get on track with the future. This mobile app is available worldwide on both iTunes and Google Play.
Get started right now at whatisniobe.com. That's whatisniobe.com. Are you ready to tap into the e-commerce revolution? Making $60,000 a day may seem unreal, but there is a proven method you can use to get there. It takes time, it takes dedication, it takes effort, and most of all, it takes resilience. Coach Gianni is now partnered with Gabriel Beltran, and together they are using the Ecom Millionaire formula to help increase your monthly revenue.
Using his Ecom Millionaire system, you will sell products online, get step-by-step guidelines on how to market and use Facebook ads,
And learn how to make millions with e-commerce. As an official platinum sponsor of the 10X Growth Con, check out themillionairemastermind.com. That's themillionairemastermind.com.
Get your marketing and copy right the first time and save your company from a $60,000, $70,000, $100,000 mistake. You have to simplify the process and keep it simple. And that's what we do at Pixel 506. We will outthink your competition, create the fastest, most effective marketing and web design, and grow your business with leads and effective top-notch marketing strategies. Sign up now at pixel506.com.
Hey, we're back.
Hey, welcome back to Young Hustlers. Grant Cardone, Jared Glant.
Closing the gap, man.
Jared
Closing
Glant.
the gap. I had to close the gap between me and the right vehicle, which is why I started chasing this guy down 7 years ago to come work for him. He just closed the gap on me. What are you going to do to close the gap on your goals?
Yeah, you
and
wanna
your
improve your
targets,
relationship?
and your dreams.
You got to close some gap. Just keeping it real, man. You want your kids. You want a better relationship with your kids.
Close the gap.
Close the gap. You want to make some money.
Close the gap.
Close the gap. These people want to sell me a new jet. They got to get up all in my face.
Close the gap.
You guys are hiding behind your computer and your ideas. Y'all watching Gary and Tony and Bobby and Andy and Timmy and Tutu. You need to get off your damn computer. You will not solve your problems on a computer. I'm telling you, the more technological we get. Why did Amazon buy Whole Foods?
They want to close the gap.
Close the gap with their customers. They don't want touches on the weekends or at night. They want people in their stores every day.
Yeah, so
why
let me
did
just-
Starbucks, hang on a second, why did Starbucks, who by the way is not selling coffee, Starbucks is getting money. You guys think people are doing something. They're collecting money, man. Okay, why did Starbucks put internet in every one of their stores? To close the freaking gap. They know this. If they can get in your vicinity, this is what my drug dealer used to do. Hey, man, come on over, man. Come on over. No, man, I'm done. I'm done with that, dude. I'm done. I stopped. Hey, yeah, man, I know. He all teeth all broken out, you know, he's itching and scratching himself. I know you're done, man. I know you're done. Come on over anyway. Bring your boy Pasty with you, too, man.
Man, a big crack rock.
Bring him on over, man. Bring him over. We're just gonna shoot some pool, man. We're gonna shoot some 8-ball. I'm like, okay, I'm coming over, but I ain't using shit. See, even the drug dealer knows. Close the gap, man. Get in the vicinity, right? Get them in.
So, like, people can be listening to this and actually be under the false illusion. I'm thinking right now, if I was listening to this at a certain stage, I'd be like, man, but I'm actually like doing good. How fast do you think somebody needs to be growing for them to be like, dude, I'm not?
Yeah.
Like Natasha, for example. She's doubled her production every year that she's been here for the last 4 years.
Right.
So she's doubled every year.
Yeah, she'd probably quadruple if we could get her off the downs.
Yeah.
We
And
get her off the roller
so for
coaster.
somebody that's watching right now, so somebody that's sitting at home watching this or in their car or whatever, like, if you're increasing 10% a year, income, production, whatever, 20% a year,
You'll never get ahead.
you're stuck, right? You gotta be looking for the double at minimum. Would you agree with that?
You should be looking for increments and spikes and spurts. I talk about spikes, the spikes. You should be looking for your increments because you got to get the increments to stay in the game, right? I got to advance the ball down the field. I want the 1 yard gain, the 2 yard gain, but I also need some big plays.
And that's what I've looked back at. Robert, same thing for you.
Yeah.
Like how do you go from 50 and not go to 60? How do you go from 50 to 100 to 180, 200 to 354? Like, how do you get? That is the type of trajectory that you need. If you want to have an easy, like, I'll just tell you this because I've been doing this. I've been on this thing for 7 years. Every year has gone up. And like that level of jump is what you need to have if you want a shot at getting where you want to go in a lot less time. I don't want to be old and crusty and wrinkly when I'm rolling in the dough.
This is the gap between where you are and where you want to go. This is not for you if you're good here. You'll need to get paint. You'll need gravity to suck you down until you're like, hey, well, I got to go back and watch that Young Hustlers show because now I want something. So, like, if you don't want anything, I don't know why you're watching Young Hustlers anyway. Just that wouldn't make any sense. If you're cool at 80 grand, by the way, you're only going to be cool there until you find out you're not cool. There's threats all around you. Somebody asked me the other night, hey, what keeps you up the day before taking a job? I'm like, dude, I'm under, we talk about it all the time, me and you privately.
Yeah.
I am under no delusion that I am under threat constantly.
Totally.
Constantly. I'm waiting for the wheels to fall off. There were some people that want a $25,000 YouTube video, right? Mm-hmm. These guys got a big spike. You know what's going to happen to probably 2 of the 3 of the dudes? They're going to be like,
gone.
Man, I got a spike, man. You're not going to realize until next December, I'm not doing that program next December, so you can't rely on that 25 again. See, the difference between a guy like me and most people is when I get a win, I just look at, hey man, where's the next place? And what's that target? So I just move my targets again. Mm-hmm. I move my targets immediately. As soon as we accomplish something here, I move my target to the next thing, and then I ask myself these questions. What's the new target? 2, yep. Who's got that money? Mm-hmm. Who's the glue to fill that in? Who's the person? It's always a who. It's not what do I do. It's who is that person. Mm-hmm. Okay. And 3, is it a phone call? Is it an email? Is it social media? Is it, what else could I do? Personal visit. Or is it a combination of all 5?
And I would
like
even
to backhand people.
I would even add one more to that. And I would say, and what do I need to remove in order to clear the path for me to do that?
Yeah, I love
because
that.
a lot of you guys think that I remember this. Like, I remember thinking that I would be able to get what I wanted without making any adjustments to my life. And people,
what do I have to give up? You mean? Like, what
totally.
behavior?
Yeah. And so I remember people telling me, they're like, dude, why are you working so much? You're on this Cardone thing. I mean, like, it's a 7-day-a-week thing. That's all you do. It's all you talk about. I'm like, yeah, dude, because I get it now. Like, I get the fact that, dude, working Monday through Friday from 9 until 5, and then forgetting about what your job is after that will never get you where you want to go. No, because really shortening the gap,
get you where you're worried about your money all the time.
Yeah.
Look, most people are just worried about their money all the time. They're like, I don't want to work all the time. But you are, bro. He's like, what do you mean? No, I don't work all the time.
Hey, Francisco.
He wants you to come this way.
Will you give this to Verdell?
I don't work all the time.
Hang on one second. Give that to Verdell.
It's so rude. So rude we're doing this and you do that, okay?
The bank called him.
People are like, I don't want to work all the time. But you are working all the time because you're scared, man. Staying scared is work. Oh, but I'm not the kind of person that can go out and talk to people. You're introverting because you're worried about to yourself.
So let me ask you a question.
You got to pick your poison
here. If you're going to close the gap, if you truly know where you want to go and what you want, okay? If you want to close the gap, do you want that to happen in 10 years, in 5 years, in 3 years, in 1 year, or maybe 6 months?
Let's talk to the caller. Let's ask them what they want to close, okay? Because I want to close me some gap. Just jump all in that gap.
Sasha, what's going on? Welcome to the show.
Feel it up. Fill up the gap.
Thank you very much.
What's happening?
Yo, what's going on, man?
Hey, zio Cardone, che dice?
Hey, arrivederci, huh? How do you say the gap, huh? The gappy, the gushy. How do you say the gap in Italiano, huh? You say the gushy?
I say the what?
The gushy?
The gushy? No, that means uncle. Zio means uncle.
Okay.
Spanish. Yeah.
Oh, is he Spanish?
Yeah.
That was
Spanish that he was talking.
I thought he was talking Italian.
No, I was talking Italian. I'm actually Persian, but I can string together a few Italian words. You know?
Yeah. Okay, hey, dude, look, what is the gap right now for you?
Like,
from where you are to where you want to go. I want you to think about that, and I'm going to come back from break and ask you, I need a clear definition of where you're at.
I owe all my success to Grant Cardone. I went from making $47,000. I'm on my way to making $500,000.
Thank you for having us here and putting on this amazing program. Thank you, Grant.
Nothing is going to change unless you change your mindset. That's the first thing you have to do. You have to change your mindset.
The money I spent, well spent. If you're not here next year, you will regret it. Believe me, the money is nothing. The experience is everything.
Only one company to work for in the smart home industry, Skyline Security. Right now is looking for the best of the Grant Cardone following to join their team and expand financially and professionally. Go to joinskyline.com to register. Labeled by Inc. 5000 as the fastest growing company for the last 2 years in a row, you get to protect families, grow your wealth, and join a team of top producers. Skyline is looking for great people. Go to joinskyline.com. That's joinskyline.com to get started on a brand new 10x career path. Go to joinskyline.com to register. Are you tired of buying ads? How much would 5 times more visitors from search engines like Google or Bing do for your business? Link Research Tools helps you increase that free organic traffic. We have offerings to get your business to become the dominant force on the internet. The secret of internet traffic is what we give you. We convert that traffic into cash flow for your business. Learn more at linkedresearchtools.com. That's linkresearchtools.com and sign up now. Nico's Computer Engineering is at the front of everything digital and technology. With the most advanced use of Amazon Web Services, artificial intelligence to predict your next sale, learn how to predict what your customers will buy next, learn how to know and automate your whole business so you can do one thing, go make more money. Tim Clark is the guy to know, a thriving entrepreneur and the mastermind behind artificial intelligent sales processes. Get automated, make more money, and grow your business with Nikos. Learn more at nicosce.com. That's nicosce.com right now.
I remember this one time I got a gap from my teeth, not closing the gap. We're talking about closing the gap. This is Young Hustlers every Thursday noon, East Coast Standard Time. GC and your boy JG, we come here and we tell
Follow
you.
Jared at Jared Glenn. He needs some followers.
I need a little love right now. Facebook, I need love.
Okay.
IG,
Nickname
I need
Pasty.
love.
We call him Pasty around the office. All right. We used to call him the Wave.
Yeah.
So look, we're talking to our Spanish guy.
Sasha. He's actually
barista
Persian. He's actually
the barista Persian
that speaks Italian.
He speaks Italian, a little bit of Italian. He doesn't know how to say the gushy.
Chunkle.
My chunk.
He calls me
Oh,
Chunkle.
my chunky.
I got some Chunkle for you.
Is he there?
Dude,
Sasha.
so what's the gap, bro? What's the gap between where you are and where you want to go? Tell me, what is that?
The gap right now is really the vehicle. I actually called you because I have a business quandary, but since you asked that question, I would say the gap is the right vehicle. Grant, I'm also a very creative person. I've written 3 books, so it's not just sales. I have many aspirations like yourself.
Yeah.
But I would say right now, in this moment, it's the right vehicle to kind of explode or to explode. That's where the gap is.
Yeah. What you're saying? So where is it you want to be? The gap is it's the chasm. Is that a word?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a word.
The chasm. I think it's chasm, not chasm.
Whatever you want.
So yeah. We can make up a language here.
A deep fissure in the earth, rock, or another earth surface. Profound difference between people, viewpoints, and feelings.
Yeah. I mean, there's other fissures too. So, dude, where do you want to go though? What is it you want to aspire to do?
Long, narrow.
My
open.
greatest aspiration in life is to be a world-renowned, best-selling novelist, writer. That's my greatest
Novelist.
aspiration.
Yeah. And why is that?
It's just what's in me, you know. I'm on my
No.
third
It ain't
book.
what's in you, dude.
Me, I think it's what.
Hey, come on, man. Dude. Dude, that's not what's in you, okay? Like, what does that even mean? Why do you want to be a best-selling, world-renowned novelist?
So it's not in me. I don't know how to answer that. If it's not
I don't
in
know.
me,
Maybe
I
it
don't
is.
know.
Not that it's not in you, but that like
60 trillion.
there's got to be a deeper reason to that. Like it's because you want to share stories and you want to be able to
Why do you want to do
create.
that?
You want to create
Well,
things.
let him answer. Why do you want to do that?
I see. I want to share my life experience. You know.
Okay, why?
Why? Why do I want to share?
I mean, how bad do you want this, dog?
I'm compelled to.
Like you're like a hungry dog in the back of a meat truck. Like, okay.
Yes, indeed, in every way.
Okay, good. So who? I mean, you really hadn't told me why yet. I don't think you know, but that's fine. Let's say that is the deal, right? For whatever reason that is. What do you need? Who can help you get there?
Well, I thought it was my agent, but that didn't work.
Yeah, well, definitely not the agent. How many actors, actresses, musicians, rappers, writers have made the mistake thinking the manager's going to do it for me? It's not the manager. It's not the agent. So who is it?
I mean, is this a rhetorical question myself?
No.
Or literally, who do I reach out to?
Number one, what's the target, dude? Number two, who can get you there, right? And number three, what's the path? Jared would add one thing. What do you have to give up? But I'm going to tell you this. Would you be willing to starve, not have money, live on the streets to fulfill this mission?
That's tough. I have a family. I have kids.
Exactly,
I mean,
dude. So this is all bullshit you're telling yourself.
Okay.
Did you join my mentoring program?
Oh, Grant, I'm in there. You got emails from me. Yeah, I'm in your mentoring program.
Dude, that's awesome. That's awesome. So this is really good that you're calling in today, by the way. All the mentors, y'all should be taking advantage of every show I do every day. A lot of you are like, oh, you're doing one call a week? Yeah, sure, man. I do one show every day. So we're not going to keep you from taking advantage of that. Don't be dumb, all right?
You know what I would suggest is this. Come up with the names of 5 people that if you met, you would have a great shot at making that come true. That's the gap you need to close. Who owns the biggest publishing company for novels, nonfiction, fiction, whatever, romance, whatever?
I wouldn't go there. I wouldn't go where Jared's going right now just because I've written a number of books and know the publishers can't help you any more than the manager did. Okay, what you need, dude, first of all, you have a conflict. And this goes back to what Jared said. What are you willing to give up? That's why I said, are you willing to give up your family, your 2 kids? I don't think you are. So some of you out there watching this right now, some of you have goals that are not real. They're just dumb. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying yours is, my brother, okay? I'm just saying some of you like you need to relook at your goals. Maybe my wife wanted to be an actress. It didn't happen, man. She was an actress. And the actress thing kind of trapped her into a certain life where she couldn't build an empire. So your goals change throughout life. Jared's goals change, right? So Robert Sislow's goals are going to change. Sabrina's goals are going to change. Your goals can change. Some of the stuff that I used to want to do, I wanted to be the #1 sales trainer in the world. And then I achieved it, and I'm like, that was stupid. I should have never wanted it because it handcuffed me. Mm-hmm. So somebody wants to be the president of a bank. All right, until you're the president of the bank. And then you're like, dude, that was stupid. Mm-hmm. So maybe relook at your goals, bro. Where do you really want to go? That's why I don't think he really gave me an answer to why.
Yeah.
Why do you want to be the publicist? I'd have felt better if he'd have said, because I want to be famous, because I want to be Stephen King, I want to be on books, I want people to know me, I want people to blow me, I want to walk in the airport and everybody's like, oh, I know that guy. Huh? What is that? What that? Next caller.
You got Nicholas in California.
Nikki, what's up, man?
How's it going, Grant?
Dude, I'm doing good, bro.
Hey, I'm calling here from Bakersfield, California, 20 years old.
Yeah. First thing you need to do, bro, is you need to move out of Big Sur, bro. You got to get out of there.
Oh,
they ain't
I know,
nothing.
I'm on track. I just started a new job in sales, selling energy, and I'm on track to make my first $100,000 in the next month.
Out of Big Sur?
Yep.
You got to move out of Big Sur, dude. If you can make $100,000 in Big Sur, imagine if you were in a real city.
I know.
That's a fantasy over there. That's a fantasy. All that Esalen, the massages, the voodoo, the Esalen. It's weird, man. It's a lot of weird people.
What is the definition of that?
Got some good massages up there, though. I got to tell you, I had a massage up there at Esalen. That was the best massage I ever had in my life. I thought I was a sexual object.
Esalen Institute.
Okay, what's your question, bro? What's your question?
Well, my question is, what's the best way to close the gap in a sense of you sit down with the customer and you have their will and right in front of you. Obviously, I'm sold on my product. You got to be sold, like you say, and I just want to figure out the best way to really transpire the.
But look how much different his question is than the earlier question. See, he's in front of the customer. You've already closed the gap. So my question is always going to be, who is it? Oh, it's Jared. Okay, how do I get in front of Jared? Is it a drive to his office? I have so many, we have so many different things that we try here. If I can't get a deal done over the phone, I fly there, right? If that doesn't work, we stay there. If the first call didn't happen, we just book another night in a hotel and hang out. Like, what are you guys willing to do to fill the gap? Number one, what is the target? By the way, is that target real enough without conflict to the other, like the earlier caller, to our Persian friend? I think his new goal is to be a good father. So he might have to re-identify his goal that it funds him right now, and he can fulfill his writing thing. Or maybe the writing thing comes later.
Because what will happen when you have that conversation is you realize that, like, and that's goes back to the whole, like, hey, do what you love type thing, and how that's just bullshit.
Yeah, totally.
And it's like, dude, you got to do the thing that gets you where you want to go, and sometimes that may be something that you don't like doing.
And just because you give up on a goal you love doesn't mean you don't replace it with new goals. Right? Like, I think a lot of people think, he thinks, what, if I'm not going to write books, then what did I just give up? Yeah, you did just give up on that goal. And by the way, if you don't have another newer, more exciting goal, then you're just a quitter.
Yeah.
So I'll give up this goal. Like, if I traded this plane in for a bigger plane, would anybody be like, oh, what happened, dude? That was a mistake. No, they're going to look at what I did. Right? So you got to give things up sometimes.
And sometimes, I mean, would being a best-selling novelist be easier if you had $25 million in the bank?
Yeah, exactly.
For me, my goals are, I'm just trying to save my money, and I want to invest in real estate, and I want to do that.
Good. So right now, what you need to focus on, bro, is slamming as much bologna in between the two pieces of bread as possible. Right? If you're hungry, what you do is you take bologna, turkey, freaking
salami,
everything, lettuce, mayonnaise,
turkey,
mustard. You just keep slamming the middle, right? See, the problem with people with money is people are trying to take stuff off the sandwich rather than add to the sandwich. Nobody out there, listen to all the young hustlers out there. You do not have a debt problem, and you do not have a spending problem. You have an income problem. Slam stuff between the bread. Get more customers. Get in front of more customers. Ask more customers.
And do whatever you can, because we get this question all the time, to never abandon a flow of income. Like, people are like, well, at what point do I abandon this because I want to focus on this? You don't.
Fill the gap, baby.
You try to do both. You figure out a way to do both.
You don't try.
Yeah.
Okay, trying's lying. It's just excuse making. It's bullshit. You guys got to be like, figure it out. Now, the good news is most people will not figure this out. They're going to quit. So it's not like there's going to be anybody out there going calling back on this guy a second time. Nobody brings their contract with them. Look at all the things that the people don't do. You know, they don't bring the contract. They don't bring the ink pen. They even get there and say, I'm not here to sell you anything.
Yeah.
Where we're teaching people to get in front of the guy, contract in place, pen ready, close the gap, face to face. See, so many of you are trying to hide behind a computer. So many solopreneurs in our mentoring program. I'm not making any money and I have a great product. All right? I'm a coach. I'm not making any money and I'm a great coach. All right? What do you got to do? If you're in our mentoring program, start thinking about Friday. How do I close the gap? How do I get in front of people, not instant message them on Facebook? I get 200 instant messages on, what is it called, Messenger?
Yeah, Messenger.
On Facebook a day. I don't even look at them.
Yeah.
You're not closing the gap. You think you're doing something. Next caller, you think you're doing something, but you're not. By the way, that dude in Big Sur's making 150 grand a year already. My hat's off to the guy.
Yeah.
Who's got my money? What industry's hot right now? Where's the revenue? How's the margin look? How much volume is there? That's what you're looking for. You're looking for high volume, high margin, and then you got to close the gap.
Yeah, and if you're listening on Instagram or on iTunes or Stitcher right now, close the gap between you and the reviews and the comments.
Yeah.
Ask questions. We'd love to see that there. Share subscribe, all that good stuff.
So Robert Sislo, me and Robert were talking this morning. So Robert, when Robert's working a deal right now, he needs to go back over and look at all of his deals and like, hey, I'm making these deals. How can I either get these deals to pay me more money, or how can I get second money out of the deals I'm already doing? So you see, when I tap into a guy, like, the whole time, all I'm thinking about is my target. Over and over, all I'm doing is working in my mind. Jared will tell you, every time we do anything here, the whole time I'm on a cycle the whole time. I'm never out of this little trap I'm in. It's my trap. I created it, so I don't feel like I'm not a hamster. It's like target. Who's got it? What do I have to do? Achieve it, exceed it, new target, and I just keep playing this game with myself, right? And what happens is this game, when you make a decision to be part of this game, it just gets bigger and starts looping outside of itself, okay? And then what happens is you get that thing, what's it called when you get the...
Momentum?
Yeah. Particularly
flywheel?
A flywheel, the flywheel effect. And all of a sudden you start getting this momentum. Man, you get enough of this going, it's like, dang, I'm in the wave. Ooh, 10X. 10X. Okay, so look, this is what we're doing. We just finished doing a 10X Growth Conference last year. It was so successful. So many people there were like, you got to do another one of these. We put another one on, right? I had a number of you reach out to me recently and say, man, Grant, I want to go. It was awesome. I'm out of money right now. I got Christmas in my face. I'm like, good, dude, what can I do? How can I help you? Well, man, with the hotels and the airfare, I want to go. I want to bring my wife. I got to bring my wife this year, so I'm bringing another person. So we put this program on. You can buy a ticket today. I'll give your wife one for free. Or you're the boss. I'll give you one of your top employees one for free. Or you got a buddy. I'll give him one for free. Okay? There's a $7,500 ticket. You buy one for $19.95. I'll give you the second one free, and I'm taking care of your room for 3 nights. The website's 10xgrowthcon.com/floor. Floor.
Get on the floor.
I could not do this without the help of the Mandalay Bay. Okay.
Thanks, Chuck Bowling.
Thank you, Chuck. President of said, hey, how can I help you? I need some rooms, dog. I need some rooms. We got some of those for sale. No, you don't understand. I need some room. All right, man. How many you need? 50?
Give back.
Okay. We got 28 left right now, so grab them. All right. And if we go through those, then I'll have to call Chuck back.
Oh, Chucky. Chucky.
Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill the gap. I'm going to keep asking my customers what they need, and I'm going to figure out some kind of way to fill that gap, believing, Jared believes, I believe, my internet team believes, my sales team believes here, and my wife believes, we have the solution. Okay? It's not the economy. It's not Trump. It's not the next people. It's not the senator, the governor, you guys in Venezuela and Argentina, you guys in the UK, you guys in India. How you going to fill the gap, man? Who's got your money? What do you have to do to get it? And how do you get in front of people? It's a big world getting smaller. And by the way, if this computer isn't getting you the money, if you're spending more time on the computer and you notice that you have less and less money all the time, you might want to get from behind this and get in front of that dude right there, okay? All right, next caller. What up? Okay. Next caller, Natalie.
We got Nathan in Texas.
Nathan, what's going on, Nathan?
Yo, what's up, guys?
What's going on, brother?
Hey, just living the dream. Well, just now start hearing you guys. So I guess give you guys a little bit of a background. You know, I'm 22.
You know how I feel about that saying, though, right?
Texas.
Are you really living the dream?
No, well, I'm living one day at a time, doing what I can every day, working towards it.
You ain't living a dream, dog. Come on.
No, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm moving up. There's better places to be.
Yeah, okay. Y'all need to quit saying that to yourselves, man. Like there's only like maybe 12 people on the whole planet living a dream.
You living a dream.
Understood.
I don't live a dream, man. I'm waiting for a breakout.
Hey, man, we're expecting a baby Monday, so as of right now, I'm about to be living a dream. I'm pretty happy.
Okay, no, you're about to never dream again.
Yeah, believe me, dude.
You ain't even going to sleep for the next 90 days, dude. You're going to be like, God damn, I want to be in a dream.
Your dreams are gone, man.
I want to be in a dream. Jake going to keep you from dreaming.
Fair enough.
Okay, what's your question, man?
No, man, so right now I work in digital marketing. I just got a contract. So right now I'm set at about make 72 a year. Ultimate goal is $5 million, right? My biggest gap right now, I guess talking to you guys, is just going to be customer acquisition.
Yeah.
Right now I just have one, I have one client that pays about $67,750 a year, so it's almost about $68,000. My biggest issue right now is just getting more people. My main way of getting clients right now is actually scouring through online like Facebook groups and things along those lines. That's where I've gotten most of my clients. Mainly it's just getting any insight you guys might have about, because I'm sure you guys get hit up from guys like me all the time.
Here's the answer to your question. You ready? You got to keep that flow going of recruiting people on Facebook and social, and then you have to add cold calls. And then you have to add inbound lead gen. Then you have to add cold emails. So you got to open up more flows and put more lines in the water so that you're not just relying on that one thing. Because if you're the only person that's reaching out on Facebook right now, then who's making calls? Who's constantly banging outbound cold calls every day? You know?
Where are the personal visits?
So to give you some background, like most of the people I end up working with are going to be online businesses. It's people who either like online strength conditioning coaches, people along those lines that have services. Would you say maybe just like, because I know you can find them on Instagram and just shoot them calls, would you just immediately start calling them off the get-go?
Dude, every like full-on North Korea assault, like every possible way and line of communication you have to use every single one.
Make a list. Who is your target? Where are they? How do I get in front of them? If you are dependent on any one flow, you are broken. Okay? So I'll tell you where 8,000 of them are going to be. If you're not going to the conference, if you're not doing 3 or 4 conferences a year, you're whacked, man. You need to get in front of people, bro.
Yep,
this is not about being on Facebook. What if Facebook goes down? Never be dependent upon one flow of income. Listen to me. Never be dependent upon one flow of income. It didn't say one flow of money.
Yeah.
Income. Right? Why would I be dependent upon Facebook when I have LinkedIn,
Twitter,
Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, TV, radio, conferences, conventions, cold calls,
business,
personal
chamber of commerce.
Chamber of commerce. Like everybody's acting like those things don't exist anymore. They're alive and well, right? An ad in your local newspaper actually might.
And look, if you really think about how many people are relying exclusively on the internet to do business today, if anything bad happens, the devastation of people who are relying on that will be, I mean, it will be worse than 2008 times 10.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Because so many people are relying on that one thing. So many people are relying on Bitcoin now to be their big hit, to make all their money.
Depend on one of anything. Now, check this out. Facebook has shut us down. They've been throttling us like mad lately, right? So what do I tell every time that happens in there, I say what?
Go somewhere else.
I don't need Facebook.
Yeah.
I don't need Facebook, buddy. Okay? They got roads. They got paved roads. They got dirt roads. They got sidewalks. They got super highways. They got back roads. They got streams. They got what? Airspace. How many different, like how committed are you?
Yeah.
And this is what I'm telling Gen, the millennials. You guys got to quit bitching. Quit talking about how terrible it is for your generation of people. And the baby boomers, you guys got to quit talking about your generation. It doesn't matter. The economy does not know anything about your age or what year you were born or the color of your skin. Nobody knows anything about you. And by the way, all your groups, when you call in, you're like, I'm a woman, I'm only 28 years old. I don't even need to know that, man. You start talking, I'll know you're a woman, okay? Yeah. Your age means nothing to me. It means zero to me. Jared, I don't care. Jared was 26. He's 33 now. I just ask him because people want to know. But who cares? How do I get in front of the guy if he's a client?
Yep.
Right? Okay. We're doing business with a big corporation right now. We have 3 avenues into this company. Top of the food chain, middle of the food chain, and the bottom of the food chain. I mean, not the bottom, but we've been working from the top. You know where it happened? It happened a level below that. It's going to happen in a big way, too. So I'll go around you, front door, back door, over the top. I'll do a Tom Cruise on you, drop down the shaft.
And so this is I think if you're a millennial right now and you're wondering how to get where you want to go faster, how to close the gap in less time, you got to be looking for ways to get incremental increases, big increases in where you're at. Like you got to find, if you look back at last year and you didn't double your income, then you need to look at 2018 and go, okay, what education or skill or knowledge was I missing? What people did I not connect with that I should have? Like you have to be getting
the money's there.
Incrementally
the money's
better
out
every
there,
single
okay?
year.
So
every
when
year.
Y'all see all these people getting super rich, you're like, wow, why are they getting rich and my life's not changing? They're looking to fill the gap and you're not. Period. End of story. It has nothing to do with talent. Has nothing to do with hard work. They have their attention, right? You remember when you were a little kid and you're riding a bicycle? I talked about this in the Rules of Success. You're riding a bicycle and you're new on the bicycle and you're like, oh, you see the little crack in the sidewalk between the grass and the cement where the cement ends and you're like, I don't want to hit the crack, I don't want to hit the crack, I don't want to hit the crack. Boom! You hit the crack. Jake, huh? Jake, I can't wait to see you fall the first time, man. Skin your shin, okay? All right? Because whatever you focus on, right? When you become intense on that thing, I don't want to hit the rock, I don't want to hit the rock. Hit the rock. Right?
What if the rock wasn't the rock? What if the rock was
money,
$100 million?
Success, man. What if it was a breakthrough, right? What if it was like, I need to get around the right people? See, a lot of you're like, oh, I'm an introvert. Because you're an introvert right now because you don't have a target to focus on. If the target becomes exceptional, like juicy enough, you won't think about yourself and how you look or feel right now. And you'll be like, I got it. I'm driven to that destination. The bomb goes off, you're going to be running. Boom. Okay, next caller.
I got Mike in Philly.
By the way, guys and gals, my friends, I'll take care of your hotel room today. I want to sell these 28 today. I want to get rid of these rooms and call
to old Chucky Boy.
Call Chucky Boy over at Mandalay Bay and say, I need some more rooms, dog. I'm taking care of your room, bro. What's your name?
Mike.
Mikey. Hey, did you take advantage of my 2-ticket room-free offer for the 10X Growth Conference?
At the moment, I didn't have a computer or a phone, Grant. I apologize. I really didn't.
Oh, well, good, man.
At the moment.
No
we
problem,
still got
dude.
28 tickets left. You got plenty of time.
We can do you
I
right
have a
now.
mailing address, but I don't. That's about it. I'm sorry to interrupt again.
Oh, no problem, Mike.
Hey, what's your question, Mike?
Is it true that Mikey will eat anything?
Well, the thing is, I wanted you to ask. Well, basically, I need advice. Okay.
Okay.
I used to work for a low modification company.
Yep.
2000s, early 2000s.
Yep.
I worked for this Italian guy. He was also Ukrainian, and he taught me a lot. And basically, there was this thing in Florida that happened that kind of messed everything up for Philadelphia. He got fired, or whatever happened, and then I got fired. He was the one guy that took me underneath his wing. I had no job. But it's a great thing. I don't know what to do. The problem is that I don't know what's going on, really, because I don't have money, I don't have a job, and I'm probably got hung up on, right?
No, you ain't.
You're still. We're here, man.
Look, you gotta get it busy, man. You gotta get it busy. You gotta get it busy, dude. Okay.
Uncle G, you're the best.
My man. Look. You gotta find somebody that's got the volume and the margin. Somebody that's got a volume. It could be the spaghetti you sell. It could be the lasagna. It could be the meatballs. It could be the kazooka. You gotta find something to exchange it with the people.
Okay, so if I speak 5 languages, can I exchange that with people?
True. Like, you know how few people can do that on this planet?
Not a lot. Well,
you should be in the translation business, bro. Like, how many times do you need to hear me say I need translators?
Okay, well, I don't know anything how to get to Florida. I don't have that much income.
Okay, you got a 6th language.
I used to go to college in Florida, in Naples.
You got a 5 language people will pay for, and a 1 language you gotta get rid of. The one that says I don't know. You know everything, man. You got 5 languages, bro. You know more about language than I do. I can't even speak one right.
I understand, but the thing is, for me, it's very difficult because I don't have really connections. My owner, the boss of the company, left me.
I don't know. I don't have. I can't do that.
I'm not trying to sound like a little.
Listen,
listen,
dude. The only thing standing between you and the right contact is you.
Yeah,
that's it. You don't need to have contacts. You need to go get contacts.
Yeah. Tell me.
I have contacts. But I don't have people behind me to support me. My mother doesn't support me. I don't have a father.
Now you're making excuses.
Now the whole thing. You got a 7 languages.
Yes.
Your 6 languages are negative, and your 7 languages I can't do it.
No, only 3. I speak only 3. 5 is just the number I threw out.
What? I'm starting to see why there's a problem.
I am not a problem. What's the problem? I speak 3 languages, and most of them are speaking in Florida. Natasha might know one of the languages.
Dude, the biggest problem you have is you don't listen. Listen to me, dude.
Okay.
Make a list of what are the 3 languages you speak?
Ukrainian, Russian, and English.
Oh. What? You're down to two. You're down to 2 languages now, dude.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
You're down to 2 now, because nobody's going to pay you for the Ukrainian.
Well, right, obviously, or English.
Okay. So you're down to 2. So look, you got. I need to translate my information into Russian. You need to find people that need Russian translators. Like, who's got? You have a skill. Who's got your money?
Is that a good idea?
Dude, I don't know. I tell you what you could do. Friday night. What city do you live in?
Philly.
Philly, you ought to go do the comedy club Friday night, dude. See if you can work a standout in this, man.
Oh, come on, stop making fun. I'm being honest.
I'm being honest, dude. Everybody here's laughing right now. They're like, this dude's funny, man.
Well, you want me to sit outside of your sign with like a clown mask on and saying success is my duty?
How do you say that in Russian?
Успех — это мое награждение.
How do you say it in Ukrainian?
Успех — это моя награда.
That sounded the same.
I know, they're similar, like Latin and Spanish, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. So, bro, this is what I would do, okay? I put a target. What's the most money you've ever made in your whole life in 1 month?
Actually, the most money I made, I had to give it away. I was in debt for college. I went to college in Naples, and they screwed me over. It was a Catholic college. I have nothing against anybody or anybody's faith or religion, but the problem is I'm not Catholic, and I was dating girls. I was having fun, partying, drinking. You know the college life. And next thing I know, I'm getting kicked out because somebody ratted me out.
I got it.
I don't know what's going on.
This a guy. You need to learn Italiano, my friend, okay? All right, look,
No,
this
I
is
have
Young
some friends in
Hustlers. This is what you're competing with, folks, okay? This is what you're competing with in the world, okay? Look, fill the gap. Fill the gap. Don't talk about what's going on, what happened to you. You guys got to have target. How do I get from there to here? Like when you're going on a trip. I'm here. I want to be there. Nothing else matters. Oh, I forgot my phone, dude. The phone. You don't need the phone. Go. That's where you're going right now. From here to there. Hungry dog wants a bone. How does dog get bone? Who got my bone? Did I bury one? No, I didn't.
Where'd it go? Who's got it?
Who's going in the fridge? So he goes to Jim. See, the dog knows. So he pets me. No, I want a bone.
Get away, Rocky.
Okay. See. Who's got my damn bone? Like, you guys got to simplify this. This is why people like our material so much. It's like it's so simple. It's so simple. You do not have to live on 40 grand a year. The economy's not the problem. You are.
Yeah.
Simplify to strategies that you can use today. And by the way, Jared asked me earlier, how long should it take for you to make a change? It should be immediate. When you have the right information, when it's simple, you should not have to go to college for 6 years to get this data.
Yeah.
When it's simple, you should know something, do something, get something. Okay, thanks for watching today. Thank you on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube.
Let me, baby, come here real quick.
Let's show little Jake, okay? Let me show you what happens when you fill the gap. When you fill the gap, let me show you what happens right here, okay? Sometimes something comes out.
Hey, Bubba. Look, he's got, I don't know if you guys can see his shirt.
I'm a hustler, baby.
I'm a hustler, baby. This is my little guy. He's closing the gap right now between him and the milk.
There you go.
Well, you want to put that in your mouth? You want to send the show off, dude? Say the only people that condemn the hustle are the ones who've given up on the hustle themselves.
Woo!
Huh?
See, like when he wants something, what's he do?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, man, give me the titty. Give it to me, man. I'm ready, man. She's like, she's not ready. She's just waking up. He's like, hey. Okay, now he don't talk yet, so what does he do? He screams. When did you guys quit screaming?
Yeah.
That's right.
See, because he demands it. He is not held by social norms and mannerisms and I got to do this. He doesn't say I'm an introvert. I can't scream. He goes crazy. Show him how he goes. It's the alien.
And he don't stop until he gets what he's looking for. He gets the boob. He gets the diaper. He goes to sleep. He farts. He's got done. Unreasonable. So y'all need to be unreasonable. Y'all need to close the gap.
Y'all need to work.
Y'all need to fill the gap in with skill, with energy, with effort, with attention,
You
with
need
creativity.
to work your ass off till you get the titty.
That's right.
And then you go to sleep.
The proverbial.
And you get up again and go get you some titty.
So look, great offer, 2 executive tickets plus a hotel room. It's a $15,700 offer. You can take advantage of it at 10xgrowthcon.com/floor to get the floor seat. 10xgrowthcon.com. 2 floor tickets, 1 hotel room for $1,995. We'll see you next week. And remember, the only ones that condemn the hustle are
the ones that gave up on that titty.
If you've heard Grant Cardone talk at WFG's latest convention, some questions might be raised. Who exactly is WFG? World Financial Group is there to ensure your security, your future, and your life. Virtuity is part of World Financial Group, and as practitioners of Grant Cardone, ethics in business, and raising the standards of living for those in the middle class, World Financial Group and Virtuity work together to help you get to where you want to be, financially and in life. Come join our team today and learn more about what we can do for you at virtuityfinancialservices.com. That's virtuityfinancialservices.com.